My name is Dr. Sudhir. From here I went to England when I was 17 years old. And then, we reached England at about 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't even have a sweater. We reached there in November when it was cold. And I never been on a plane before. The best thing I ever did, was to get a train. 3 o'clock in the morning, you come out of the airport, you get in the bus, takes you to a camp. You don't know where you're going to end up. So that was the kind of thing we did. The British were very kind to the refugees. Some of the personnel came to meet us who had just arrived the night before. They took us for breakfast. In the meantime, they also gave us a, coat. Overall, I don't know whether it is brand new or second-hand, I don't even know. So I put an overcoat because it was cold. Then one of them was traveling from the camp we were in, refugee camp, from Greenham Common to London. And he said, I'm going to London. I said, can you take me with you? He was very good. He was also an Asian refugee like me, but he's been there a few times. So he took me to London, and then he came and dropped me in Finchley. And then I went to my auntie's house. They were very kind to put me up. We were about 6 people living in 2-bedroom. My father was in a town called Scunthorpe. It is in the north of England. I left London to go to, and I met them. The whole town depended on the steelworks there. Majority of people who stayed there had to work in a steel. It's something I was not ready for. So I told my dad, I'm going to tour around England and find a place where I'm going to settle. So I went to Birmingham, Manchester, Macclesfield, Stockport, from there to Ilford in London, and then I ended up again in Finchley. So I started working in Finchley. There was times that I have 2 jobs. One would be working nights. I would be working at weekends as a taxi driver, and I would go to school from Monday to Friday. I'll sleep about 4 or 5 hours in between. And of course, once in a while when I was working, I would fall asleep. But that's part and parcel of survival, yeah? I rented a bed sitter. So it's like a self-contained room.